Welcome back, guys. And today, we're going back in, bro. Yes, I'm wearing the same outfit because I put this headband on so I can focus. And then we're going to prove that we're the real Mike. I'm sick of this guy, bro. Like, we're getting right back in it, man. Because this guy, bro, he got me fucked up. If he thinks he's going to come into our casa with our chick and convince me I'm not who I say I am. It did seem a little weird at the end how the first episode ended. It seemed a little weird. I'll give you that 100% because why were we so thin? Like, why were we saying Sarah like that? I don't know. It was weird. But like, I don't know, man. It says there's 9 endings to this game, and I'm thinking we should I'm thinking I gotta play it until there's one that satisfies me, where I prove I'm the guy, I'm him. So we're getting right back into it. Let's see. So now we can see each other. Let's see. We're both confused. Like this is preposterous. Like, I can't believe it, man. We're looking at each other. We're playing patty cake. We're trying to figure out who's who, and like I'm having a fit because he was quiet the entire time I was talking to Sarah in that first one, bro. And that didn't sit right with me, man. I didn't like that. Homie was just. Not really. I'm not vain enough to talk to my clone, thanks. Yeah, we got a different approach. We're fucking on to you, man. You make it sound like I'm the copy here. Well, aren't you? Don't start that thing again. This is such a pain in the ass. Don't I know it? Bro, we are on to you, Mike Wazowski. Nah, bro. Bring Sarah back. Honey, come downstairs. Like, fine, let's deal with it tomorrow. Hell no, bro. I'm staying right here. We're gonna switch up our answers a little this time and see what happens. Bro, the developers, they did their thing with this one, man. I'm immersed, bro. I'm feeling some type of way. Like, because now I'm heated, man. They really ganged up on me and then kicked me out of my house, bro. Like, bro, that's my rug. They're my chips. It's my TV. And you already know it was my bills. The fuck? Hell no. Yeah, take it back. Guess we better deal with it. Let's see here. Alright, boys, I'm a lot calmer now. Now, first order of business. What the flying fuck? Start from the beginning then. Well, see, because he explains himself, and then when they look at me for me to tell my truth, I still think I should tell the truth. And I'm gonna say, I hate that carpet, because we don't know for sure that he hit us with the bat. It just it fit, but you know what? It's too easy. You know, what's with that smirk? Like you never tripped on that carpet yourself? Bleh. My sister gave us that carpet out of the goodness of her heart. That explains so much. So, I have a feeling there's another issue here, though. Are you guys trying to outreal each other or what? Well, there can't be two Mike Jensens, can there be? Maybe you could help us figure it out. Decided decide which one of you is real? Yeah. Like how exactly? I don't know. That's some personal questions or whatever. Yeah. Hey, yeah, why not? Bro, he looks so nervous. Maybe one of us will slip up, right? Because you want to treat this like a fucking trivia game. Look, guys, I don't think that's gonna work. And then, so the first question she asks us is about like our anniversary, right? And like he said the 26th. I'm gonna say nope, the fake has to leave. Well, it doesn't have to be hard. The fake has to leave. Simple as that. It's only fair. And for that, we need a judge. Okay, whatever. Personal questions it is. Anniversary, February 26th, 2009. See, I kind of want to say February 27th. Like, I want to mix the answers up here. I'll agree with him. I'll agree with him. Too easy. Brother's name? Miles Jordan Jansen. He hates it. What? Who? It's a brave choice. Who? The only brother I have is a beaver-faced alien named Buck Teeth. Ha ha ha. Come on, guys. His teeth aren't that big. Damn, we're still clowning, bro. I love it. I kind of like it, though. That's funny. Yes, they are. You guys are being very mature. Anyway, favorite animal? Like, bro, dogs. Absolutely dogs. Hyenas? Should I say yes, dogs or hyenas? Because dogs are kind of my favorite too. Like, nah, bro, I like dogs. Let's see here. Yes, we're skipping through some of the answer. We're skipping through some of the stuff because, like, we're skipping through some of the stuff, man. I broke the lamp and made it look like an accident. That's not a secret, Mike. Same question. Sarah, I love you, but... And then he said the thing about the casserole. And I snicker. So it takes a clone of you. Bro, that's still so funny, man. And we really spend the next couple of minutes dogging her about how shitty her cooking is. But, yeah, tell the truth, man. She deserves to hear it. But we're skipping through some of these responses because I'm like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get to it. Tell the truth. Let's see here. She asked if we have a crush on the neighbor. But look at her face, like, because as a chick, like, you already know the answer to that. But tell a lie. I believe that both Paris and my girlfriend are attractive females that are worthy of praise. This fact matters a little to deep and enduring relationship that I have with Sarah Ellis, the love of my life. Boom. Bullshit. Damn. She's pretty okay. You both are. But you're my soulmate. Tell the truth. She's friendly. I've talked to her a few times. She was nice. And then she's like, yeah, she's got her titties out all the time. Is that why she's nice? No, it is not. It's just, she also has her titties out, you know? Like, you can be nice and have your titties out, bro. Come on. Tell the truth. You know, and that made her laugh. Tell the truth. decide that. Bro, like, I don't know, man. But I'm the one who's staying. Are you the real Mike? Of course I am. Is this one of your weird question thingies? Just answer. See, but tell a lie? Like, because I feel like I am the real Mike, though. So if I feel like I'm the real Mike, I should tell the truth. Tell the truth. Prove it then. Convince me. And he can't. No, I can't convince you. There's no way to tell. You said so yourself. All I know is I am Mike, and there's nobody else I can be. What are you going to do if I ever say you're the fake? Tell a lie? I'm going to take it like a man and leave on my own. All right. I think I just need to ask one last question. Sarah turned to me. Mike? Yes? Do you know the date? June 15th? Actually, it's already June 16th. That means whatever caused all this happened yesterday night. Can you remember anything? Not really. Not even a little bit? I'm sorry, I've tried, but the last I can remember is feeling very tired and falling asleep in front of the TV. The span of time is crucial. It's the missing piece to the mystery. Either that's when you started to exist, or you're not telling us something. Started to exist, bro, and they're like, and then now they're trying to, bro, like they're ostracizing me, bro. Like they've already decided. Bro, like, why aren't I saying things though? Like, a clone. Bro, I think if the choice comes up again, I'm gonna attack him and see what happens. Let's see here. Yeah, bro, cause then we start to get a little heated, and we're tripping, bro. And then I said, "What? You want me to leave?" No, well, I'll leave too if you want. Shut up! You're just trying to get rid of me again. I didn't mean it like that. It's just I didn't. All right, my bad, guys. My sister called. Catching up on life, you know what I mean? Life happens too fast, guys. You know, make sure you talk to your loved ones and catch up. You never know what people are dealing with. Sometimes people just need a good phone call, and it puts everything into perspective, and you're like, all right, I feel good. And you can get back about your purpose, you know what I mean? So, let's see. What were we doing here? Oh, yeah, we were going to throw hands with this nigga, attack his ass. The fear and despair turned into hot, burning anger. How dare this guy suggest that I leave? Yes, that's where we were. Because twice now he's been like, how about you just get out of here and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, no, actually, why do you keep trying to kick me out, bro? It's like, I don't know about you guys, but like I had the same thought where like, why would I, like, if there's a duplicate of me right there, he's not allowed to just wander around. Nah, bro, we got to figure this out, you know? So hell nah, bro, throwing hands. This asshole who is taking everything that is mine. You have some nerve. Mike, I punched the imposter's face and tackled him to the ground. We getting busy. I pummeled him with every punch I could land. Sarah's screams of warning and anger faded into the background. Everything felt like a million miles away. Damn, I just, you hear that? I just wanted one hit, bro. Not like, even as my fist came into contact with his flesh, I felt strangely distant, serene. Like I was only a ghost hovering over what was happening. I didn't even notice Sarah's hands pulling me to stop. I didn't even notice my arms shoving her away. I simply continued beating Mike like a frenzied animal. There was a feeling of being controlled. I savored it. I let it. And his lower lip split into a large, unsightly gash. Ugh. Warm blood tainted my fist red. It was then I stopped in shock. What am I doing? What am I? But I looked down at him. His mouth twisted into an amused smile. I fucking knew it, bro. His eyes glowed with sinister shade of red. Have you started doubting yourself yet, Mike? I wouldn't be surprised. You were always a little soft. Whoa! Whoa, bro. See, I fucking knew it, man. I told y'all. Y'all didn't believe me. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Tell me you didn't believe me. Like your punches. Damn, he called me a bitch. Hit him again. He let out a hoarse chuckle. I gripped his throat and brought my fingers heavy on his neck. Bastard. Shut up or I'll kill you. His words came out short, dry bursts, like tiny firecrackers sizzling out the last of their wick. Who would have thought you're into this? Finally, had this power over someone. Oh, fun, isn't it? Tell me, what's it like, Mike? Shut up. Are you aroused right now? Bro, I didn't like the track switching up. Does your weenie feel good? Oh, he a freak. He a freak. He took my face so that way he could take me. Fuck you. Before I knew it, my hands grabbed the nearby bat with all intention of bringing it down on my face. Oh, kid. Sarah, help me. Mike! His expression changed from evil to helpless in a split second. Pain ripped through my body as the bullet pierced my skin. I looked back and saw Sarah. My beautiful Sarah. She had her gun all along. I should have known. She had tears in her eyes. Sarah, it's not your fault. I wished to say that I didn't mean those awful things I said. But when I opened my mouth, a soft, wet trail of blood blocked my breath. Drowning. It feels like drowning. But Mike, run. Sarah. Pain flooded my body as every last bit of me struggled for air. No, it can't. It thrashed and struggled. I was struck by an unbearable feeling of loneliness. Now that I was here, I didn't really think about the end, just pain and how to make it stop. But everything is fading now. I welcomed it. It felt fine. And for the fallen. Fuck! Come on. Oh, man. Like, he's obviously the imposter. We know that. We know that. I just gotta push him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe when Sarah gets here or some shit. Maybe I gotta lie more. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, dude. Because when we beat the fuck out of him, bro, like he definitely had some act right then, huh? But he was talking about my weenie. Like, damn, it's our weenie, bro. Like. We both used it. Alright. I'd be like, not really. Exactly, bro. Nah, man, I'm onto him, bro. I gotta stay onto him from the start. Because we had this whole buddy thing going on where we were good cop. And I'm like, nah, bro, that time has passed. Cause fake Mike, bro. Nah, bro, cause fake Mike, man, he getting these fucking hands. And that bullet's meant for him, bro. Like, yeah, bro, we getting through all this shit, bro. We getting to the nitty gritty, man. I gotta get back in the mix, in the thick of it. Like, I'm heated, dude. Should be fine. That's what she went to go grab. When she left, I'm sure she went to go grab her gun, huh? Because she's like, there's two of my man in the living room and there really shouldn't be. So there's some supernatural shit going on. Let me grab my blick, bro. She said, let me grab the pistol. Let me grab the 9. Tell the truth. She'd be like, no, you hit me with a bat. Let's see here. Because maybe the key is in these questions, man. We got to catch him slipping, I think. Had the same reaction about her calling my mother. Like, bro, she don't need to be involved. Yes, let's think about that later. February 27th, huh? Well, it was midnight! Uh-huh. Interesting. So technically, it was the 27th. He said. Devil's in the details. Too easy. That's too easy. He didn't even know what time it was. He don't love you. I love you. Brother's name. And I'm gonna be like, what? Who? Hyenas. Hyenas are cool. Oh, yes, they are. Are you guys kidding? That is so random. I was just watching a feature on them on an Animal Planet before all this, but they're so cool and wicked smart too. There might be a rerun tonight. Maybe we should watch it. Oh, good God. Okay, that's it. I don't think this is working. Oh, damn. They really doing yard work out there, bro. I was like, I thought that was in the game for a second. I was like, wait, the fuck? Hey, wait. Let's take turns. He's leeching off my answers. And then we roast on her about the cooking. Now I'm a snicker because this shit was funny. I know I said we're not gonna be buddy bro, but and then we're gonna go in about the cooking. Look at how in detail we went with the cooking, bro. Fuck. Tell the truth. Yeah, we like the macaroni. Let's see here. Look how nervous he is, bro. Tell the truth. Ask him first. So that's a yes. Tell the truth. Yeah, she's friendly, bro. And we'll tell the truth about that because I made her laugh. I just want all this to be over. I hardly think that's a good idea, though. Of course not. But at this point, I'm really at a loss. We still have to decide, though. Look at him looking at me. What do you suggest we do with the imposter? That's difficult. If I'm the real Mike, I should stay, right? The other has to leave. Go out into the world, find their own identity. The world is big anyway. I agree with that, but I'm the one who's staying. Are you the real Mike? Of course I am. Bro, like, I caught the dread out of the corner of my eye. I almost thought somebody was in here. I was like, Mike! Can't convince you. There's no way to tell. You said so yourself. All I know is I'm Mike. So Mikey, did anything special last night? Huh? Went around town? This is different. This is different, y'all. This is different. Had a good time? Sarah, is this one of your random questions? Nope. So did you go anywhere else? Not really. Why? By the way, those are really nice glasses. Are they new? Got them yesterday? Oh, yeah, right. You're right. Right, yeah. Fake ass. Yeah. Yesterday. I guess I forgot to mention it. Is it a big deal? You know how forgetful I am. Bro, and you see he's trying to manipulate, bro. Because he's like, oh, yeah, girl, you know me. But do I, though? No, of course not. So where's your old pair? That old thing? I threw them out. They were falling apart. You've harped me about them ever since. I thought I might as well. I see. Yeah. Interesting. And you notice the track too, right? It's quiet as hell, ain't it? He folds his arms. Look at him copy her, bro. Like, he's in her head, dude. He's trying to, but she's a cop, bro. She knows. Look at this silence. I love it. Come on, Sarah. I hope you're not implying that I'm faking just because I have new glasses on. Definitely not. This has nothing to do with your new glasses. Although, Mike, here it comes. Care to tell me why this other Mike has your old ones? Sarah, I love you, girl. She pointed at the grimy pair of scratch glasses perched on my nose. What? I don't know. He might have gotten his hands on them. Bro, speak up. Because he said, I asked where are my glasses, and he said try under the table. Y'all remember from the first episode. It's far more likely you got new pair because the old pair was still stuck to the original mic. That's preposterous. Is it though? I'm talking to two versions of my boyfriend here, so I am all for it at this point. You didn't really believe I had that memory loss, did you? I knew you attacked me, but I had to make sure. I had to make noise to alert Sarah. What? I feigned memory loss to buy time, maybe even lower your guard. My main goal was to get Sarah downstairs and catch you out. I knew you couldn't get rid of me once I made the noise. There was something weird about you, just a gut feel, I guess. 5 questions in, I knew you were faking. Nice try, though. But everything I said was the truth. What a person says isn't important as the body language they project, hon. I love her, bro. Fucking tell him, baby. Or, in your case, your lack of them. Because all of his answers were perfect. Perfect. You may, and we all know, bro. Everybody who has a partner, your partner is imperfect, and that's why they are perfect to you. And bro, I was over here being myself. He's over there with like, oh yeah, I know the date. Fucking dork. You may have Mike's face and voice and memories, but darling, you gotta work on your acting. Let him fucking know. Blast him, baby. May I suggest jazz fingers next time? Look, I don't know what your deal is, and I don't think I want to know. Just get out of my life and stop using my face. Damn, he said I'll let you live. Give it up, perp. Look at him switch up. Nigga think he light? Yeah. Think he light Yagami. He mumbled. Bro, why does she look like that, bro? Pull out the blick. Guess I got caught. His inhuman laughter pierced my ears. Goosebumps prickled at the back of my neck. Sarah and I watched as the man with my face smiled. His eyes glowed bright red in the darkness, emitting their own light like an ember. Why is it still so dark? Damn, his shit is red.
But we were having such a good time, Sarah, darling. I was with you the whole night. Bet you didn't even know I was fake before this scum got lucky.
Yeah, but I knew something was off. Piece of advice, though. Next time, pick a dumber couple, bucko. He was still wearing my face. He looked genuinely hurt when he spoke again.
Everything I said was the truth, Sarah. I am still Mike, heart and mind. I am he, and he is I. Give me a week, and even you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
A week? What does he mean by that?
After all, if I had the memories, personality, and essence of someone, how can anyone say I'm fake?
You have those freaky shit glowy red orbs for eyes. I would say that's pretty big giveaway. Hell yeah. His face contorted into amused anger. Mike, look out! Next thing I know, his long arms were outstretched, making a grasp for my neck. Bro beat his ass. I felt his fingertips graze my skin, and my throat made an involuntary gulp. That was close. With no time to think, I made a dive for the bat and flung the heavy end into my attacker. But he only parried the blow with his arm. It didn't look like it was going to stop him for long. Run, Sarah. Back off. What? You brought your gun with you? I heard a thud. Better safe than sorry. You mean better paranoid than dead? A monstrous force flung my body, and I collided with the wall hard. I felt the rib break with the impact. Ouch. Mike! Sarah! Bastard! Fired more shots at the creature. One of them grazed him on the left arm. It wasn't enough to maim him. The fake Mike swiped the gun out of Sarah's hands, and it careened under the table. He grabbed Sarah by the neck. Fear bubbled up inside me. Bro, broken weird or not, dude. His hands are on your woman. Now what? Bro, hell nah, dude. He gotta go. The hard way. Like Jason Statham type way, bro. It was bigger than any pain I've since endured. Sarah, no, let her go. Sarah groaned helplessly, struggling against the inhuman hand that belonged to me. Cold sweat enveloped my skin in a thin, terrified film. Easy now, boy. I'm not going to kill her. Yet. I heard a snicker escape from the attacker's mouth. But look at this fucking mess. You really should have just stayed unconscious when I hit you with that bat, you know. Spared us all this drama. Go to hell. Oh, we will. I promise. Bro, the voice acting is top tier, you know it is. After all, the host has to be alive while I eat. That's why he's talking about weenies and shit. He's weird. I gulp. When you say eat, do you mean no, not your flesh, boy? Life is so much tastier than flesh. Your memories, your thoughts, your future. All the things that make you human. I'll help myself, don't mind if I do. And when you've been stripped down to and barren to the bone,
you will simply wither away.
Bro, that's why I got all thin after they made me leave the first time.
I'll help myself. Don't mind if I do. And when you... Oh, I already got that. Like a scab that was once flesh and blood. 1 week to live. I'll think about that later. Right now, I have to get Sarah to safety. My eyes darted to her insides churning at her labored breathing. The imposter followed my eyes with a knowing chuckle. So, shall we start with your lovely Sarah? Work our way down.
Hey, whoa.
Piece by piece.
Hey. Struggled as the grip on her throat tightened. The creature started to lift her up from the floor by the neck. Stop. Stop, please. I beg you. Please, I'll do anything. Anything. The bat fell from my hands as I surrendered. All hope lost. My knees buckled, and I crashed to the floor.
Anything? What could you possibly give me that I can't take, human?
He's nuts. You get found out by a local police officer. You did get found out by a local police officer. Looks to me that you need help crafting a more human image. I'm a writer. I do that for a living. Fake Mike ears perked up. A grin spread across his face. Just let her go, please. I don't know how, but I'll make it worth your while. I was still contemplating my fate when Fake Mike let out a sudden yelp of pain. It seems that Sarah kicked him in the nuts. Let's fucking go, Sarah. As his grip loosened around her neck, Sarah broke Fake Mike's fingers down to his knuckles. Bro, Sarah's a bruiser, bro. He screamed in fury. Sarah dropped to the ground, gasping for air. Mike, you always did talk too much. You pompous ass. Fake Mike let out a growl as he lunged for Sarah's hair. But Sarah managed to slip away from him. Bro, they really know what they were doing with this, bro. This is a great game. Sarah, get out of the house now. Get out while you can. Idiot. Like I'm gonna leave you to be eaten. She sprinted upstairs to find another weapon. You stubborn... You'll get cornered upstairs. Angry black dots began to dance in my vision. The pain in my side poked my consciousness, prodding my vision to wither. I can't lose consciousness now. Shit. I was jolted awake by the sound of a huge crash. Sarah, ow. How long was I unconscious for? The stand clock informed me I've been laying here for around 8 minutes or so. I sighed in relief. Looks like I haven't been out for long. With a killer on the loose? I tried to stand up. My ribs. But I have to get up. I crawled towards Sarah's gun under the coffee table. Apart from the crash that woke me up, everything was dead quiet in the house. I didn't know what I hated more, the silence or the anticipation of Sarah's screams. Was anybody even here now? I wiped the blood dripping off my chin and steadied myself. I had to be sure. My sides were on fire. Every step I took, a jolt of pain throughout my body. Oh yes, those stairs are going to be a fun ride. Oh shit, I'm scared. I made my way to the second floor with little ease.
This place didn't feel like my house anymore. Like I entered another dimension that looked the same, but was not the least bit similar. Tiny beads of sweat popped across my forehead. I held the gun close. Don't panic. I have to focus on protecting Sarah. I don't care what happens to me. I just want her safe. As a real man. Sarah, if you're there, please call out to me. Let me know you're here. I waited for a couple seconds before my ears picked up a muffled sound. Mike. It came from the guest room. I hurried over to the door and tried to open it. Sarah? Mike, I'm so glad you found me. I found there was something weird about the way she sounded, but I couldn't quite make it out. Get me out of here, Mike. I jiggled the lock, but it didn't open. I'm scratched up good. We have to get out before that monster comes back. I winced again. Was this really Sarah? Her voice sounded really strange, but I shrugged it off and continued to push the door open. Give me a second. I tried again, but the door wouldn't budge. Sarah, I think the door might be stuck. Damn it. Don't worry. I'll get you out, I promise. I tried kicking the door. Oof. The pain shot up my leg like a bolt of electric fire. But now was not the time to be a sob. I kicked it a couple more times. Each time was a glowing red pain in my extremities. Pretty soon, the door showed signs of moving. Mike, what are you doing? It was Sarah, but the voice didn't come from the door. I turned around. In front of me was another Sarah, bloody and injured, her arm limp at the right shoulder. I stared at her listlessly. Sarah? Don't open the damn door, Mike. That bastard is in there. Mike, what's happening? Sarah? There's a Sarah here too. Shit, Mike, listen to me. She's not real. Fuck that. That's the fake one inside. I was able to fight it off and lock it inside the room. It kept ramming at the door over and over until the door got stuck. That's a lie, Mike. Well, then why was the door stuck? I ran to the room and locked it from the inside. It destroyed the door, so I can't get out. How does that... What? Come on. I don't know, bro. Bullshit. Get me out of here, please. Don't listen to her. Mike, look at me. I'm the real Sarah. My mind couldn't believe what was happening. Edges of a migraine press. Bro, you're worried about a migraine at a time like this? My hands tightened on the gun. If you open that door, Mike, that bastard is going to come straight for me. It doesn't need my essence, it needs yours. He'll kill me for sure. Mike, listen to me. It is trying to trick you. You have to believe me, Mike. Mike, please. The Sarah in front of me took a step forward. I pulled the gun nearer to my chest, but I couldn't bring myself to aim it at her. She stopped. Get back, Sarah. Let me think. Just get back. My heart rammed in my chest. Bro, what is with this camera angle change? I knew I had to calm down. At this point, I wouldn't be able to think clearly. Oh, who was I kidding? Even on a good day, I couldn't deduce the truth like Sarah. I was no detective. Mike, please. You have to shoot the fake Sarah. Shoot the fucking bastard. Just what the bitch was. My hands are a little sweaty, y'all. I'm a little nervous here. But one thing that I do remember was that she shot the fake Mike
in the shoulder, like in the arm, and it like grazed him or whatever. And not fake Sarah, but Sarah was right there, was bleeding from the arm, so I feel like it could very well just be her. Like, I feel like the Sarah inside the door is the real one. That's what I'm feeling right now. Just letting y'all know. If we just leave it there, we can escape. It's just desperate to get out, Mike. Mike, please believe me. Put the gun down. Mike, I know it's hard, but you have to be brave. I need to think first. This is too sudden. Well, life happens fast, bro. What am I going to do? The weight of the situation made my hands shake. Can I really murder someone in cold blood? I don't think it really is cold blood, though. Nigga said he was going to eat you. Somebody I love? If I make a decision too hastily, it's a mistake I can never undo. They really had the... Bro, they really rushed the choice. You saw that shit? That breath came out of my lips and wavered and shook. Nevertheless, my speeding heart thanked me for the comfort. Sarah behind me was starting to get agitated. She was trying to kick the door herself to get out. The Sarah before me frowned. Mike, time is running out. Hand me the gun. What should I do? Something bad is going to happen if I don't decide now. But like, why did she say hand me the gun? She's bleeding. Bro, she's the fake. I'm confused. I need more time. Think, Mike. Think. There has to be another way out of this. Shoot. I watched Sarah's body crumble to the floor in a heap. My heart ached. Oh, bro, I hate this music. Sadness and confusion. No. A low, amused laughter resonated behind the door. Sarah, please no. I have to stop the bleeding. I have to... The cursed hero. Bro. But she's bleeding from the arm, and why would she ask for the gun? She only has one arm. I really need to start saving, bro. Just because we got to get the good ending, bro. Fuck that, man. We can't let him win. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't shoot her. I couldn't even aim at her. I looked into her pleading eyes and felt an overwhelming surge of love and helplessness. She had to be my Sarah. She had to be. I stood up with effort and limped towards her. Mike. Behind me, the other Sarah's voice screamed. I ignored it. It's going to be all right, honey. Sarah held her uninjured hand out to me, and I reached for it blindly. I dropped to my knees as blood pooled around my feet. What the fuck, bro? What? Mikey. You had me worried for a second there. Bro. Like, what? Why can't I win, bro? Oh my god. When feisty little Sarah was finally locked and ribbon tied like a gift. Thanks, by the way. She put up such a fight. You're not going anywhere, sweetie. She smacked her lips in delight. My body felt paralyzed. Well, you just been stabbed. Already my hands and feet have become numb. No, stop. Fake Sarah just giggled. I think I'll have fun with you first. No! I wanted to fight, to cry out. But the frayed edges of my vision faded steadily into black. The sound of Sarah's scream was my endless lullaby. The victim. Bro, so they really tried to throw me off by the bar, like by putting a time limit on it. Bro, that shit was the biggest swerve I've ever fucking seen. Bro, I died and then we tried again, same spot. I make the right choice and get stabbed. It's like real life. Wait, I should ask you both a question so I can make sure which is the real Sarah. Damn it, Mike. Haven't we established that trivia questions mean jack shit? Well, I'm out of ideas. No, we established that they work. Because she said after question 5, I already knew. So, fine. Make it count then. I was trying to buy time before the inevitable happens. I struggled to come up with that one perfect question that will lead me to the right Sarah. Finally, a spark flew into my mind. I turned to the Sarah in front of me. The Sarah inside the room is wounded. She told me her injuries. Okay, which shoulder? Not the shoulder. It has a bullet wound in the right thigh. I managed to land a bullet on it downstairs. I nodded severely and clenched my jaw. I feel like I'm getting loud. The Sarah inside the room didn't really tell me any injuries. But if this is the real Sarah, then she would be correct. Bro, because Sarah said she grazed it in the arm. I didn't have time to think. I didn't have a choice, did I? Bro, no way. Fuck. Okay, alright, hold on. I'm like, hold on. Okay. Bro, I gotta be patient, I guess, because we don't have all the clues. I know which one it is. Bro, it's this fake piece of shit in front of me. The one inside said that she was pretty scratched up. Think. I guess. I need to think of one last question. Bro, what? Can I make my decision? Let me finish, bro. Let me win. I turned to Sarah behind the door. The Sarah standing in front of me is injured. What are her injuries? Dislodged right shoulder and fractured fingers. Must have broken it when he was strangling me. Right! Arm was all types of fucked up. The fingers, I forgot about the fingers, but like, was all types of fucked up. Oh my god. Must have broken it while he was strangling me. Wait, that's it. Everything was made clear with that last question. I'm glad I took time to think. Bro, he really coming after me with that one. I faced the wounded Sarah in front of me, and there was no doubt about it. Bah! Please. No, bitch. Has just been revoked. My God. The sound of the gunshot made my ears ring. A note I will remember forever. Sarah crumbled to the floor. I brought the gun down to my side and walked over to her. I looked in her eyes. They were indeed hers. This is embarrassing. Being killed by a human. You know what though? Sarah, she's not afraid of dying. So, Sarah held up her hand to me. Hold me. Mike, please. I'm sorry. I was just... I took her cold hands into mine and warmed it with my breath. Bro, blast. You better blast him again. Monster or not, that was my Sarah. No, it wasn't. Knowing that it wasn't didn't matter at all. Really? Not right now. While she was helpless and dying rapidly in front of me. How about let out homegirl? Reluctant tears fell from my face. I know what Sarah wants for her birthday. Stop talking. You'll strain yourself. She'll never tell you, but I know what it is. It's like your death. Stab him. Like, bro, back up. Something borrowed. Something blue. Dark blood spattered out of Sarah's mouth. She shivered. Mike, be careful. You know about us now. They won't like that. What? Who is they? They might. I'm cold. Mike, what's happening? Are you there? Please. The real Sarah's voice called from inside the room. I turned to the door and looked back at fake Sarah. Go. Sarah, I'm okay. Mike? I'm here, baby. I walked to the door. Everything's okay now. I'll get you out of here. Mike, I thought... Sarah started to sob. I waited patiently behind the door. Pretty soon I heard her sniff. It'd take a couple calm breaths. Okay. I'll push the door. You pull it open, all right? On 3. My ribs complained, and I croaked in pain. Almost at the same time, Sarah winced because of her injuries. We both laughed. Is it over, Mike? I hope so. You better fill her in on what homie just said. But as we turned to look at the fallen imposter, it disappeared from sight. Red drops of blood made a trail for the open window. It escaped. Damn. I didn't say anything. Say you're over here holding hands. Should have blasted it. Like, get double tap. Come on. I know I should be worried or alarmed that the creature was loose, but I just didn't care at the moment. See, this is what we work for. This is what we work hard for, guys. This right here. This is what it is. Because, man, as much as I hated having to do this shit over and over, this is what we do it for. We want the good ending. We want the good ending, guys. We want to send the people home happy. I want to be happy when I log off, you know? Oh, man. Now this Sarah, alive in my arms, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was given a second chance. I held Sarah in my arms and hugged her tight. How did you know it was me? I just got lucky. What do you mean? I thought you had some sort of plan. Yes and no. It was a long shot. It didn't come to me at once. After all. No, it definitely did. Bro, I literally said which one it was from the beginning. I'm like, bro, look at the arm. That's the one right there. And then I shot it. And then homie from behind the door was like, I got you, bitch. Like, what? They just wanted me to be sure. They wanted me to play it all the way through. I hear that. I'm salty, obviously, guys. Sorry. So what was the point of asking about our injuries? To stall for time originally. But it managed to provide, to prove my theory, after all. A theory, It was your voice. My voice? I hoped the creature wouldn't remember that little detail. When you first called me, you sounded really strange. Your voice, it was a little raspy, and it sounded like it belonged to a different person. And then while I was asking you the question, you suddenly mentioned the strangling incident. That's when it all clicked. Really? Because he strangled her, so when she was like, yeah, Mike, it's me. Mike Wazowski. Like, that's what made him think? I was like, no, bro, homie had fucked up fingers and arm. Blast immediately. Like, no, it's you. You were strangled just recently. That's why you didn't sound like yourself. There was significant damage to your voice box. The other Sarah's voice sounded just fine. You're right. What? You did get lucky. It was a stressful situation, alright? It's the most my brain could come up with. Sarah grinned. She pushed my old grimy glasses up my nose. Guess we have to be thankful for the little details. Do you think it'll ever come back? What? Well, if it does, we'll be ready. Ending number 1. The Catalyst. It took 2 episodes. We saw almost all the endings. Like, I wonder what the other ones are. There was like 9, right? And we got 1 through 5. What a story. Maliotis. Good stuff. Come on, guys. Come on, join in. Join in. It's fine. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. Wow. Oh, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this wild ride that we were on. That was officially Who Is Mike. That was pretty crazy. Damn. Hug your loved ones. That one person you think about right now, just give them a call. Pause the video, give them a call, and then show them the video so we can get the views up, you know? But remember the little details, guys. Remember the little details. Like it was the fact that all the way back to the fact that Mike knew that it was, what was it, January or whatever, like the 27th, because it was like midnight something. And that's like when all that happened. So it wasn't actually the 26th. He remembered the little details. That's what this whole game has been about, bro. Remember the little details, guys, because the little details are what matters most. You know what I mean? So dang. And that's how we're gonna end it, bro. With a fire ass piano in the background. Take it easy, y'all.